Today we are going to talk about how to build a chatbot inside Telegram. As you can see right now, we've got a Telegram chatbot in it. We've got OpenAI chat model. We've got an AI agent with different tool calling. You can see Google Row. That's where we are gonna exactly get all the contacts, and then we've got Google Mail, through which we are gonna send an email. So right now I'm gonna go inside there, and we are gonna execute this workflow. Once you execute this workflow, I go ahead and I run in Telegram. Please set up a meeting with John tomorrow. And this runs the AI model and then OpenAI chat model. So here we're using GPT-4, GPT-5 here. It's executing properly, as you can see. And then it's taking the contact information from Google Chat and then getting that information and sending an email, and also creating a Google Calendar event. So this is what this model is doing, and right now you can see how this is exactly running it properly. The execution is happening. With the AI agent, you could see we've got memory, we've got everything in there, so that's interesting. And then in the end, we've got to send a text message, so we should be receiving a text message. You can see we have a message, meeting with John tomorrow at 3 p.m. This message was sent automatically with N8N. Now we see inside the email, yeah, we got the email properly. Hi John, I'd like to schedule a meeting tomorrow. So that is also proper. We've got the proper time zone. Please tell me if this works for you. So this correct email is there. Now we're also going to check in Google Calendar, meeting with John. This is set up properly for proper time, exactly the time that we selected. And meeting with John has been set up, all using Telegram, just talking to Telegram and writing in Telegram, and then Telegram managing everything for us. Now we're going to run everything from scratch. So in order to run everything from scratch, we go first to Telegram and we find the trigger, which is Telegram trigger. Here you can set up a new Telegram account. You just have to add your key. This is an easy process. You have to find the API key from Telegram, and that's how you can do it. So now we've got a Telegram trigger, and now we are connecting it to an AI agent. So yeah, now we have got an AI agent. Obviously the AI agent has to be connected to a chat model. It has to be connected to memory and tooling. We're going to select OpenAI, and right now for this specifically, yeah, if you want OpenAI, you have to get the API key from OpenAI, and once you do that, you can use any of these models which are out there. Right now we're selecting GPT-5 since it's the best and latest model which is out there. And yeah, let's execute this workflow and see how this works. So right now we are just executing this step. And now I'm just going to write a message, and just to see we are getting an output. You could see that there's an output from the AI model, and if I execute this step, then we're going to see if we get an output. Problem with Node AI agent, no prompt specified. Okay, so now we have to go and specify some prompt here. Right now we didn't specify any prompt, so I'm just going to select a prompt here. Yeah, define below, and I'm just going to take the ID here, and with this ID we're just going to execute it properly. So now OpenAI chat model is there, and yeah, now we're gonna click on this AI agent. It is being executed, and we could see exactly how the node output is coming here. Okay, how can I help you with? So this set it up properly. You can see the ID is exactly this, the ID that we got, that is also in the output. And now we have to connect it to memory so that we can store some information in there. And we're just gonna set up a specific size of this memory, and we're gonna set up a key. We could set up a key coming from Telegram, so we're setting up the same key which is coming from there, and we set up a memory of 5, which is almost enough for us. Now we need tool calling. So this is the place where we're gonna connect. You can connect AI agent to anything, and here we are using Google Chat. And this is the setting for Google Sheet, where we are setting our tool description set automatically. Then we are selecting which sheet we want to take this information from. We already have this sheet with the contact information, and then from the name of the sheet is prospect, and then we are taking sheet 1, and now this is AI agent is gonna call that Google Sheet, as you can see. Now we are also doing another tool calling, and we are doing Google Calendar. So we're adding this Google Calendar here. We've got the start, we've got the end. So what is exactly the start time and the end time? Because if we want to create any entry in the Google Calendar, and here we could just specify that it is coming from the AI model which is out there. You have to create new credentials. This is a process. Through this you could actually set it up. Google makes it super easy to do this. And now we've also want to send an email, so that's why we're going to use Gmail, and Gmail is going to be used in order to send any email. And here you could specify exactly who you want to send email to, what's the subject, and also information, what kind of email type and information are we going to share with them. So that is all here. Yeah, so all of this, just arranging it better so that it looks good here. And yeah, now inside this AI agent, we're just gonna add an option, system message with the expressions, and we are gonna specify expression, and we're gonna specify the result. This is where we are adding the whole prompt and exactly specifying how this should work. First, use of contact tool to find the email address of the intended recipient. Once, proceed to send the email after retrieving. So this is just retrieving the email and then sending an email. And this is what we have specified to this AI agent. And the good thing is, with this prompting, you're going to get proper output. Now looking at this Google Sheet, we can also just set it up manually, and you could specify which row you want to access here. You could also do automatically. Automatic also works, but here we can specify this. Users get the contact information, get row in sheet. So this is the description that we are adding to the Google. Yeah, so this is going to help us to specify and take exact row there. And now we are going to execute this complete workflow. And please set up a meeting with John and let him know. So we're going to write this text. I copy pasted it and I'm just running it. And now Telegram trigger is going to go. It is going to, ChatGPT is going to start using its brain, start working on the prompt. And through this prompt, it's going to execute everything. So right now it goes to the memory. Okay, memory has also been executed properly. And it says that it is also send an email and it has sent a message. So when we see at the output, this is meeting with John. And now when we see the email, we got this email. As you can see with the time, we just got it 0 minutes ago, we got this email. So it was all working very properly. And all of this information was taken automatically from the contact, from the Google Sheet. Now we are gonna set up another execution, and this is where we're gonna specify Telegram, because we want to send a message inside Telegram, and then we're just gonna find send a message trigger, send a text message, as you can see. And here we are specifying this Telegram account that we already have. And we could say the input is Telegram trigger, and from there we want a specific output. So we're gonna give parameters. So this is gonna come, chat ID is gonna come as parameter, output is gonna come from the JSON as text, because we want the result to be sent as a message to Telegram, and then we can see everything inside Telegram if everything executed properly. And as you can see, this ran properly when we ran this execution. So 10:30 meeting with John. So this is an excellent end-to-end Telegram automation. You can build so many things with this, which makes it really powerful. And meeting with John, as you could see, this is also here. And yeah, it's memory, there's the get row, then you're sending an email through Gmail, then creating a calendar entry with Google Calendar, creating event, sending message, reading the sheet. All of that is happening here to do. And this is our whole automation. As you could see, I hope you liked all of this automation. If you want me to create any specific automation, tell me and we're gonna create it. We are creating almost daily videos like this. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe, send it to your friends. It helps with the algorithm, and anybody who's interested in AI agents and want to implement it with their business, they should check this out. And if you want to implement this in your business, just check the link in the bio and I'm gonna help you implement this in your business and automate any processes. Thank you.